Welcome back to News Channel 3's Live at 9. A lot of you will be making New Year's resolutions over the next couple of days.
That they will, but our next guest says don't bother. If you want to achieve something, just dream it. And here to tell us how to get that done in the new year is author Paul Swets. Paul, welcome back to Live at 9. Good to see you.
Thank you, Alex and Markova. It's good to be here.
Great to have you here with us. People like to make a lot of promises as the new year starts, but I don't think it's so important just at the new year. What about all year long, making ourselves a little bit better?
Well, you know, every day is important, every day. But there is something about the new year that's done with the old and starting the new, and our own internal time clock likes that kind of thing.
Okay.
And so it is a great time to start some new habits and some new goals and some, you know, a new perspective on the year.
But Paul, that time clock that you mentioned, though, should we almost have that same attitude, or at least try to, not just the beginning of the year, but how can we do this almost year-round? Is that possible, or are we trying to achieve or dream too high?
Alex, I think it really involves a mindset.
Okay.
And we set our minds in a positive direction. And dreaming big helps us to do that. And, you know, we are in the process of setting some goals for the new year, resolutions, if you will, but they're resolutions with a plan. I think the reason why many people make a resolution one day and then fail the next day is because there's not an adequate plan for following through and really achieving what we want. So dreaming big helps fill that gap. And yes.
And you say success really is in our mind.
Well, that's where it starts.
Okay.
And we have to envision it. We have to have a vision for the future of what we would like to do,
okay,
what we want to do, what we want to have, what we want to do, what we want to be, and who we want to help.
Now, Paul, what about from a personal standpoint? What about yourself? Have you always kind of approached life this way, or did something kind of snap one morning to say, wait a minute, I need to kind of look at life or go about things a little differently?
I would say that my parents have helped me to have a positive outlook on life. And so it has been, and it's also a part of my belief. You know, the best is yet to come, I believe. And so I look forward to the future.
Let's be realistic. A lot of people are going through tough times right now. It's hard. The economy is difficult. A lot of things are going on. How do people who have, say, been kind of beaten down in 2011 kind of pick themselves up to move ahead and get that positive attitude and that perspective that you're talking about as we move into the new year?
I think it's important to begin where we are and not compare ourselves to somebody else or look at them and say, oh, I wish I was like they are. And so Dreaming Big has a individualized self-assessment, and it asks us what are our values, what is important to us, what are our passions, and then it helps us to achieve them, to set a plan for achieving them.
Now, Paul, if I try to dream big, no matter what type of difficulties I've had, does my attitude, can it rub off, especially if it's positive, can it rub off on others as well?
Well, that's the hope. And we hope that, I mean, we affect a number of people during the day. And if we have a positive attitude, then it's going to affect other people. And one of the great things that excites me about Dreaming Big is that I heard back from readers, and one girl said that she was going to go into fashion designing, but after reading the book, she realized that's not where her passions are. And so she's going to go in a different direction. And so it's making a difference. And then another girl decided after reading the book to write a book of her own for special ed kids that helps them break through some of the barriers that they face. That's exciting to me. You know, I'm really happy about that.
The name of the book again is
Dreaming Big, energizing yourself and your team with a crystal clear life dream.
There you go. Got to get a plan.
I
to
like
keep
that
New
plan.
Year's resolution.
Oh, thank you
Dreaming
very
big, I
much.
love that.
Thank
Good to
you
see you.
very
Happy
much.
New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Thank you for being
and
with
Happy
us.
New Year to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
We do
you.
appreciate it.